Okay, so for people who really know me, like that do know me, it's no secret that I hate life in general, and I know that the people have always like found it like so inconceivable that I can hate life as much as I do, and not want to be here as much as I don't, and all that. But I don't think I ever really like explain like why I truly hate life to people. Like, even though we all see the same things or whatever, and I think that a lot of people like do know it, they just can't accept that I feel that way. Like I have like legit reasons for hating life, and not really wanting to be here. But I'm sure that like throughout all of our lives, we have certain experiences, or we see things. We see how things really are. Like hell, like are born and we go to school and we're taught that the world is a certain way, is this way. Like and you just really kind of realize that it's not. But I've never really liked life because I really don't want anything, because like I've learned that throughout my lifetime, like, and it's never changed. Like I just never really wanted anything. Like even when I was little, like I never cared to have what everybody else had or anything like that. It just never mattered to me. Like it's the same way in my adulthood. I don't care to have what other people have. Like I don't really care too much to like really strive for anything. Like my main thing, like especially my adulthood now, like heck, I just wanted my freedom, and to realize and to realize that heck, that like you're really not free. You're really not free to do anything in your life. Not really. Like that's what always gets me. What's always gotten me, and just realizing that heck, that everyone and everything like wants to have control over you. That's what life is all about. It's about control. It's about having control. And we live by these rules and laws, and societal pressure specifically designed to coerce us into willingly allowing these things to have their way with us. And we're not allowed to resist any of that, or go against the grain or anything like that. Heck, or even make a choice. It's just disguised it's disguised as freedom, but it's really just control. Like, and I realized that a long time ago. Like, so I live the way that I live because because I feel like I have to be on defense. I feel like I have to have a defensive lifestyle. Like it's all just a defense mechanism. My entire life, my entire lifestyle. Like my lack of desire, my willingness to sacrifice everything for my freedom, to have as much freedom that I have. Like my desire for life to just be over. Like it's all a part of that. All a part of that defense that I like that I feel that I need to have. Like, and that's the main reason why I don't want anything in my life. Why I've always felt the need to not want anything. Because everything that everything that I've ever had or ever wanted, at some point, at one point or another, I've had to defend myself against it. Especially love. And that's what I'm like coming around to the idea now that hey, that I'm just gonna have to just live for love, for live for everybody, because I really don't want to live for myself. I still don't, even though I'm trying to like get myself to that to a point of accepting it. I just know that I will never really want anything in this world. Like I've like I think I've always kind of had like this level of contentment in life, in my life or whatever, man, to not really desire anything. And I think that like I've just been really just been conflicted. Like all this time I've been like trying not to really accept it. Like or I just like wonder why like I couldn't feel or see the same things that everyone else in this world does about life and stuff. But I don't know. But I think that's probably what it's always been. Like that's I just live a life, man, where I have to feel like I have to defend myself from everything all the time. And, like I can't like like you really can't be like the real you. Like and that's what I'm like trying to be now. And then you just come to understand that like everything in this world is so inverted. Like when you see how things are really ruined, like how how you get treated by society and everything, like that's always been my thing. Like I see this stuff. It like makes you feel like everything like good that you're like told that you should be doing and live by and stuff like that. It's like you put all that stuff into practice, or you see everybody else putting that into practice, and you see how that works out for them, like, and it turns out that like it's wrong. Turns out like it's the wrong way to go. Like, and you should have did the opposite stuff. Like, like that's just how I've always felt. That's what I've seen. A lot of times, I just feel like I'm just like wasting time in this world. Like that's how my whole thing. Like, why live a life if I really don't feel that like living life is even worth like even working to live to be in here, to deal with any of this stuff, that's been like my struggle. I struggle my whole life with like even trying to figure out a purpose or whatever. Like I'm not gonna do nothing crazy. Nothing like that. I know I can't do that. I don't have it in me to do that. But like I just I just reached a level of like contentment, of like being unbothered by life, you know. Like that's why I don't really feel the need to strive to like to really like want to keep going or whatever, you know. Or just having that feeling that like I just don't want anything. I want my freedom so much. Heck, that I don't want to. What I've come to realize is that whenever if I had desires or whatever, like things I wanted and stuff, like that would usually be like used against me, like exploited as a weakness or whatever, you know, to like get people so people could have a way to like control me, you know. And I never liked being controlled. I never liked feeling like I was being controlled and stuff, you know. But like I said earlier, man, like we live by rules and laws in society specifically designed into coercing us into willingly allow it to have its way with us. That we are not allowed to resist or make the wrong choice, disguising it as freedom, but it's really control. That is the main reason why I hate life, man. I hate that I seen it. Like I had a lot of things I've seen about life, you know. But the main thing is I just really don't really want anything, you know. And then and, and another thing that's always bothered me about life, like everything that I should be inspired by, and everyone I should be inspired by or aspire to, or whatever. Like how's anyone supposed to feel whenever they have a goal in mind or whatever, or a specific place that they want to be in their life, and they see the people that have already worked for what you're dreaming of. Like you see somebody who's already put in the work, like to get that. You see what they already have, and like you just basically like see what you see where you see that someone has already gone to where you were wanting to go, and you see how things are worked out for them. And most times it's not a positive outcome, you know. Like the results that you expect to see from them, like you don't see, like those things don't come to fruition. Like you see that too many times, you know, man. Heck, and you tend to get discouraged, and that's why people like get to that have that feeling, man. Like, what's the point? Like, not even like a competition type deal, or like I'll prove that it can be done type thing. It's not like that. And heck, you just see these things, you take notice of them, of that stuff, man. And yeah, but that's how I've always felt though. Like I just really don't want anything in this world. I really don't even like care to even make my life better. Like, 'cause that's just like I guess it's just how like content I am. I thought it was laziness. I thought I was just being lazy this whole time, but I just never really felt I just don't really feel the need to waste my time like trying to work for a life anymore now, you know, that's really going to like this that's really gonna like really change my life or whatever. I just really think that I'm just like truly content with like having nothing. But it could be just like like my desire to not like have anything leveraged against me to like have control over me, you know? Like I said, like my freedom. Like I like my freedom. Like like that's the only real thing that one really have to work for is freedom. And that's just and to me the only thing that think that going back to working or whatever would do for me was just to be able to just do other things, but I have to give up my freedom for that. Like I got to the point now, man. Like I'm like okay with like with this sacrifice. Like it's sacrificing, like sacrificing everything. Not having a vehicle, not no, I'm not never gonna have a house or anything like that. Like I'm cool with that. Like for my freedom, like I can do what I want to do, not be like and not have any leverage. Like not even like from survival. As crazy as it sounds, but I don't. No, it sounds crazy, but like that's where I'm. That's where I've been at in my life for a while, man. Like, but I'm not gonna do nothing crazy though. Like I'm not gonna end it or anything. If people are thinking that, like I'm not gonna do it. Like I just feel like a lot of people like just don't really understand me, and I know that there are other people in the world that feel the same way I do and think the same way that I think. I've seen them. I've talked with them. I just want people to to try to give people a better understanding of me, like and other people like me. Like it's not even about a like a fitting in type deal. Like I've always pretty much been a loner, been been an introvert for the most part. Like I'm cool with like being alone or whatever. But, but like I said, like that's part of it's part of that defensive lifestyle that I have too. Like I was gonna wait and do this live, but I had to come outside and try to boost off a car or whatever. But I'll be on for a little bit longer. I'm gonna go into comments and stuff and talk about that because after that I'm gonna eat and I'm gonna take me a nap. After that, that's the main reason why I went ahead and did this deal. 'Cause I didn't sleep all that well last night, and I need to get some sleep. But let's go through the comments. If y'all have anything y'all like to say or anything or whatever, I'm checking out the comments now. And, like nothing is off limits. Like say what you want to say. Right. Real life, what kind of question is that? I am a male. Like I hear you on that, Cloud, but like, I don't think I'll ever be happy. I think this here would probably be the best that I could get. I know people keep telling me about God and stuff and going to get help, so I just really just don't feel that. I just really don't feel that talking to God and talking to a mental health professional is going to change the world. I just really don't. I don't think it's going to change my world because that's what my world is my experiences, you know. Like it's gonna be different for everybody. I just really don't feel that that's gonna change anything. That's why I've never been able to get behind any of it. Like I'm not like really sad or anything. It's just what I've seen in the world, man. Like I don't see this world ever changing. Yeah, so you get what I'm talking about. Random meals and snacks. Like I still don't really even know what I'm even like going for in life, honestly. I still don't. But I hear you on that, Wiggle. It's not even anxiety that I have. It's just it's pretty much just like a what's the point of me wasting my time with that stuff, man, if I know I really don't want anything. Like it's scary, even like when you really can't tell yourself if that's even a good or a bad thing to like to have these type of feelings to like I don't know if I should feel good or bad about that. About feeling this way about life, you know what I mean? Yeah, like I said, Randall, I'm not gonna do anything crazy. Like I said, I don't have it in me to do anything like that. I'm living with congestive heart failure. Like sooner or later, that's gonna get me. Like I pretty much know how I'm gonna end, and I've already gotten a taste of what it's gonna be like before I end. Like I know what to expect. What's this here? Zost? Is that what your name is? Say a number between 75 to 90. We'll go 78. I see my eye twitching. I don't know why it does it. It always does it randomly. I hate it. And then I don't know if I can really call it a sacrifice if I really don't want anything, you know? Like, like I keep saying, freedom, like, freedom is everything, and it's not, and just seeing that, like, I'm living in this world where I'm really not ever going to have that true freedom, not like they say that you have, you know? Like, there's always going to be some, like, when you try to find a loophole in life that suits you or whatever, even, and even though, like other people do the same, man. They will always try to stop you from living the way you want to. You know, like people always have something to frown about with that. Well, that's my thing. I understand that, club, but like I said, man, like that's not gonna change how people are, though. That's not gonna change how the world is. Like it's not my perception of the world and stuff that and feelings of the world that needs to change. It's the world that needs to change. Like my perception of it. do agree with you. The world is getting worse. And that the only pills that I take are the ones that my cardiologist prescribed me. And that is it. I'm not sure what I want to do. No, I wasn't going to college. Like I thought about that like a long, long time ago. Like back when I was like right out of school and stuff. I had a different view of the world then, different view of life then. Like I was oblivious. But there's really nothing I really want to study or nothing. Like there's nothing I really envision myself really doing, like except for this. I kind of just really just live a life, man. I really don't really envision myself being in the world, really. What's going on, Chad? Oh yeah, you got another update on like on that situation we talked about the other day? I kind of I kind of get you on that, Annette. Like people could help their experiences be better. I'll put it like that. Like that's good. Like that'll work out. At least there's no bad blood or anything like that, right? I just did this stream here. I was about to go eat here in a little bit, and around 3 o'clock. That's usually when I eat my pretty much eat my dinner and stuff. And then after that, probably gonna watch a few more videos. I gotta get caught up on a few Raymond videos and Claire's videos instead of some other stuff that I watch. Probably do that till I finally fall asleep. Because I definitely need to get some sleep or at least take a nap or something. I did not sleep good last night. I tried to sleep in the recliner. I thought I would be thought I'd be more comfortable than I was, and I really didn't get a whole lot of sleep. So I'm gonna migrate back to the bed. And then after that, I don't know. I might do a gaming stream later on tonight, maybe. It just depends on how well I'm sleeping. If I'm refreshed or anything. But I have a question for everybody. Like after listening to everything I've had to say, yeah, I walked about an hour and a half this morning until I started getting hot. I don't know why I did it. I just did. I just felt like doing it. Like it wasn't planned or anything. No, I don't have a school. I don't have a college or anything in it. I just really want to know, like if, like everyone who's listened to this stream and listened to what I have to say, like, do y'all have like a much better understanding of how I feel about the world now and why I view things the way I do and why I live the way that I live? Like, I just want to make sure that people have a better understanding of me. Because if not, I didn't do a real good job with this stream. Because that was my intent of it. Even though I have these notes written down on my other tablet, Can you explain what you mean by that, Pete? Like, is that like in like a is that like in like a good way or like a bad way that that you feel? Yeah, I keep telling myself I'm gonna wake up at like 5 in the morning or whatever, and that way I can chill and take my blood pressure meds or whatever. That way I can get right on out here at 6 o'clock in the morning. That's what I used to do, like long before it started getting real hot. So I keep telling myself I'm gonna do that, but I just really haven't committed to it. I'm doing all right, Brad. It's been a while, man. How you been? Different times, man. Different times. It usually just depends on when my eyes start getting heavy, and I just can't keep them open anymore. Those are the best times. I stayed up pretty late yesterday. I listened to two of Raymond's lives like back to back. That's pretty much what I did all evening yesterday. I think it was about 5 6 hours straight. Man, there was one of his streams that he did. He started off by singing. I left a little clip of it on Facebook and leave it for it to be in my memories for next year. I'm looking forward to listening to that again because that was hilarious. No kidding. Huh. That sounds pretty neat. Oh, heck, I hope you passed them. Sometimes I kind of wonder if I should like feel bad for not wanting things in life or whatever, not really having anything to strive for. And so like sometimes I wonder if I should feel bad about that. But then other times I think like man, like maybe like heck, it's just me. I just think to myself like, why should I feel bad about myself for not wanting these things for like things not mattering to me or whatever. Are you talking about like scheduling problems on your end or on mine, Brett? I'm pretty sure you're in a different time zone. What time is it over there? It's 2:53 over here. 2:53 p.m. over here. 1:30. Huh? About 10 and a half hours ahead of time over there? Like I wanted to try to like get to like find a specific time for like everybody like be able to come in on these things, but now see man, that's just not gonna be feasible. It's not gonna work out for anybody because all the time zones are different. Man, Like, so how could I trying to think of a way to like be able to better accommodate everybody, like outside of people just like catching the replays. But I'm kind of feeling like with all these different time zones and stuff, man, I don't really don't think that there's a way like to really do that. Except I just like create a post or whatever, like for like post stream or that I left the post or whatever, and I guess just like tell everybody about it or whatever. Like so they don't forget about it. See, there's always a different problem in the world. That's another thing I hate about the world, about living. Man, there's always a different problem. No matter how hard you try to get things perfect, you just can't. Like, you just can't have everything perfect the way you want it. I mean, ain't gonna be able to accommodate everybody the way you wish you could. Yeah, you see me crash out too, Chad. I just don't do it as much. That's the thing, though, man. Like, I don't think I'll ever be happy. I really just feel like I'm just like trying to chase something that's just really not there, or just something I really just don't want. Maybe, and maybe deep down, like I just really don't want to be happy, or feel a need to be happy. I don't know. Like you can, like I ask myself, like, what is there to live for, and why I want to live, and stuff like that. Like, but there's always gonna be other questions as it pertains to life that like I haven't even like thought of yet, or been in a position to even think about yet. Like I used to talk to a counselor back in high school and stuff, but it's like I keep telling everybody, like that's not gonna really help me. That's not gonna help my experiences in life, you know. I really do believe that that is the main reason for for people's bad mental health. It's their shitty experiences in life that they've had personally, like on an individual level. I think most people look at it from a general standpoint, and I think that's why like a lot of people feel that like their problems are just like brushed off or whatever, you know, or like swept under the rug. You know what I mean? That's at least how I've always felt about it. I think that's why like a lot of people like feel so misunderstood and stuff. I guess. Yeah, but dude, y'all are pretty much my therapy, man. Like I'm like working this stuff out, you know, like through y'all, you know, and with y'all. Like a lot of times, man, like I'll be like we're like having this conversation here now. You know, like a lot of times, man, like I'll be talking to y'all or whatever, and like a thought will pop up in the back of my mind. You know, in the midst of that, you know, like sometimes like I'll have like an epiphany or whatever, you know, stuff like that. Like this is what helps me. Like for everyone who's been here, like when I like really like started like doing live streams and stuff, like I see like Y'all see like how much I progressed since then. Sorry, that was my alarm. My 3 o'clock alarm. I'm sorry about that. Means it's time to eat. Yeah, but y'all seeing like how I've progressed. Even though like my thoughts on life or whatever is still pretty much the same or whatever. But you know, I know. But I wish I had 3,500 subscribers though. I just want to get monetized, man. I'm just really not a religious guy, man. I think I explained it. I can't remember the title of the video that I did. It was like I want you to watch my video. Psychiatrists can't change the world. Like, 'cause I kind of went in depth with what I was talking about and like why I feel that like religion and going to see a mental health professional like wouldn't really help. Like, and it was in the midst of making that video is when I had realized that like it's my experiences that that have contributed to like how I live today, like and how I am today and stuff. Like that's why like this doing this here is what's best for me. I just ask myself like why is it like such a bad thing that I feel this way or that other people feel this way about life and stuff? Like why should we feel good about life, about living life or whatever? Like despite all the things that we do. Like why is it a bad thing that I don't feel the need to work to strive for anything? Like why should things matter? Like to me, stuff like why should I want the best house, the best car, like the best looking woman and all that stuff? Like why should I want any of that stuff? Like when I know it's just gonna be used against me. Like there's always gonna be like a drawback. There's gonna be something negative that comes with all of that. I get a nice house, I'm gonna be stuck dealing with gonna be stuck dealing with high property taxes and stuff. Like if I had a woman or whatever, and she's gonna want to get married and want to have kids and stuff, I'm gonna end up eventually getting divorced and paying child support and all that stuff, having to constantly with fight over custody and all that stuff or whatever. Like there's just always something. That's why I always feel like you know like just life is always on defense all the time. Like heck, I don't like living on defense all the time, but like that's what life has shown me that I have to be on defense. That's the only way, like to really make it, to be at a point to to get to a point where things don't bother you. I was just using that as an example, but you know what I mean. Y'all get what I'm saying. Like, but I don't think I'll ever truly be happy with anything, man. Many things, many things, there'll be people in this world that I come across or whatever, that fill me with joy and stuff, Like, I think that's about, like, the best that I could ever have and the best that I could ever want. Like, like I posted a video, it might have dropped by now. It was a short that I posted a little while ago earlier before I did this, before I started this live. I was kind of talking about that type of thing, talking about that subject. Hey, yeah, I mean, just after a while, you just get bored of it and stuff, like everything else. Like, like, the whole, you gotta do things in moderation type thing. You have to have a variety, like, of things you like, and things you enjoy. Like, 'cause you'll get bored of it if you do the same thing all the time. Like, you have to have multiple avenues. Like, and that's where everybody comes in at. That's where y'all's videos and stuff come in at. Whenever I'm listening to you and Cappy and Raymond and Jack and Nick and all the other guys, And y'all do y'all's Rule Zero and stuff like that. I got to listen to Jack's Post Zero stream he did earlier today at some point too. Now that I think about it. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I gotta listen to that. No, I got plenty of stuff to do or whatever, it's just that knowing that, like, even though you have all these things and that the life that you could do or whatever that fill you with joy, like you still, I don't even know if it's even like that impetus or whatever, like you just still, at least I do. I just still like kind of feel that, like I just still have that feeling or whatever. Well, like I'm more or less okay. Like I'm more okay than I have been, in recent time. I still don't really know what I want from life or whatever. I just really don't want anything, and I've been asking myself that question for years. Like, what do I really want out of life? I guess I just like truly like gave up on all the things that I did want because I saw that I'm not ever gonna get that, or I saw that if I really did have it, it wouldn't be worth it in the end to me. I guess that's kind of what I'm saying. And then I don't want my desire for any, I don't want my desires to be ever used to exploit control over me. I don't need that being exploited against me. To be exploited with. I kind of think, man, that like sometimes, man, like I think homeless people like kind of had it right. I, I just see the world for what it is, man. They can, they just like chill with it. Like I'm okay with being left alone and stuff. I think that's kind of like where my like whole mindset is kind of gone or whatever. You know, like get to that point where like you just like being so unbothered. I get that it is kind of detrimental though. Yeah, I don't know. And those are the main reasons why I really hate life though. Just because of all that stuff I've seen, stuff I've dealt with, so I'm still seeing today. They can just the inversion of everything that we've ever been taught, like to live by. That's my main thing. How's it going, Billy Cobb? Yeah, 8 likes. I appreciate that. I appreciate y'all. I'm all right. Like I was about to end the stream here in probably a few minutes or whatever. Unless anyone else had anything they wanted to talk about or ask or anything. Like I was gonna go eat and take my second pill of the day. But like I'm doing all right though. I'm not doing too bad. Just I pretty much just been chilling all day. I did a little walking earlier. And I was to the point of like really thinking about like going to get my trying to go get my job back yesterday because I've been at a crossroads with like thinking about like these future financial issues I'm gonna be dealing with, gonna have to deal with. Even though I was told that they would be taken care of, I have to have the insurance myself because I don't believe it till I see it kind of guy. Like I'm a cynic to a fault, but my cynicism has never failed me, so it's kind of hard to go against all that. You know what I mean? I didn't think I was gonna be on here 54 minutes. That's what I like about these types of streams here. The ones that I really didn't plan on going like for so long or whatever. The ones that end up going the longest. It's amazing. If no one else had anything that they wanted to say or anything, like I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. I was trying to boost the car off and I was letting it charge. Whatever, I'm gonna check that out and see if it'll crank now. Stuff. And I'm gonna go eat and chill and take me a nap. And I might end up doing continuing on my Grandy game later on tonight maybe, or I might be watching another friend streaming channel that I watch. Just depends. Not real sure what I'm gonna do. I don't know about tomorrow. I don't know if I'll end up streaming tomorrow or anything. But if anything, I might make a video or whatever and upload it. I'm not sure yet. But I appreciate all y'all for coming in and liking, commenting, subscribing. So I appreciate it. I really want to get to a point where I can get monetized. I'm ready for the super chat era. Like I made sure that I posted that I created a post before I went on. So I was hoping that that would help. I do appreciate y'all coming in. Oh yeah, Chad, are you gonna do a stream this week? I saw you were still getting those. Saw you were still getting those bots. Just do a chill stream. How's it going, Taylor? You been doing all right? I thought you were gonna get. I thought you were gonna get Mr. Texas on, Chad. Thought him, and Claire were supposed to do a collab together. Yeah, that's good, Taylor. All right, Annette, you have a good one. Thank you for coming in. Hope to see you in a future stream. Hey, that's what happens when you chat up in CPA. It's been a good stream. Oh man, that sucks. I thought y'all said he was doing good last time you gave an update on him. Oh yeah, tell the candidate I said hello. Thank you, sir. Thank you. There will be another one at some point. All right, y'all. Like, I'm gonna go ahead and hop off of here, and y'all have a good day. Y'all have a good day. Catch y'all on the next one.